I think so. I've got a cat tail here.
Oh yeah.
Can you see this?
Wondering what that was.
Yeah, we've got this is Dolly. This is my little girl.
Oh.
Uh, yeah, so your the name of your business is Kaizen,
Mm,
and Kaizen's got it's Kaizen something that's been with me for over a decade. So I got into continuous improvement by working with the Kaizen methodology, and one of the biggest workshops that I offer to my clients, plant managers, operations managers, is my continuous improvement awareness workshop. And the strength of that workshop is that I deliver it to teams of people physically in their, we call it the Gemba, the place of
yeah.
work. And I can't do it because
So that was my question actually. Is there a way to do a Kaizen continuous improvement event remotely?
I would say I've tried to really rack my brain over this. I've done several brainstorming sessions with other colleagues, and I can't come up with a way to run a Kaizen, like a proper Kaizen workshop. I can't come up with a way to do it because the problem with, sorry.
Surely there must be ways to adapt it, even if you don't do the standard version, but maybe like, some kind of mini version or elements of it, because there must be a way to use it virtually.
I would say that if your processes are virtual and
Okay.
because this is about manufacturing, then it's
Right.
about improving the processes in a manufacturing plant. So straight away, then processes exist non-virtual, so they exist at the Gemba. And one of my sayings, people don't resist change, they resist being changed. The strength in that is by taking the people out of their normal day-to-day. So they're
Mm.
already out of their normal day-to-day, and a lot of them are having to work from home, and taking them and putting them in the Gemba as a team, so cross-functional. So you've got people from different departments working together as a team, look into processes that you want to optimize, look into areas where you have waste, where you have inefficiencies, and maybe unsafety working and things like that. So to take that virtual, it almost takes the heart out of the Kaizen. So I would
Okay.
say that for somebody who wasn't focused in manufacturing, that's my sector, manufacturing. And if you like, I want to stay there because that's where my knowledge base is. So I would say that for me personally, I can't take that Kaizen, that like the team-based Kaizen, I can't take it virtual. But I would say for you can take your methodology, because yours is more, I think yours is more true to the heart of where Kaizen came from back in Japan, because Kaizen actually means change for the better. And it also means little tiny small changes that are performed by individual people, not teams, but individual people, just looking at what they do and improving it day by day. And that is the essence of Kaizen. And the Kaizen that I'm used to delivering is like a much bigger animal, where you involve a lot of people, sort of 8, 10, 12 people, and focus on an area for 3 and 4 days. So for me, I think that my Kaizen world can't go virtual. But for you, I think that the things that you do, Hannah, because you're one-on-one, because you're.
So one-on-one is just the type of work that I do, but what I do with teams is actually team-based as well, which doesn't mean it's limited to a physical location, just because I work mainly with professional services. So a lot of the work is based online anyway. And the most recent work that I've done with a team was in fact within an IT team. So they can do it online. That's not a problem, but I totally get how in manufacturing that can be an obstacle, because yeah, you need to go to the gemba. So depending where the challenges are, really, if it's a production process, then yes, of course. Whereas if it's, you know, if it's not necessarily a process, it may be a set of skills, for example, a certain area of the business or leadership, etc., that can be delivered online. And it's just, I guess, how you approach things. So if you know that this is the only way that you can do it, and you will accept the fact that it's based online. I know we all love live training. I prefer it too, but in the current circumstances, we kind of need to make maybe a little bit of extra effort to embrace the circumstances and not let them, you know, not let the physical lockdown to become a mental lockdown. And yes, of course, with individuals, that's even easier, because you don't have to coordinate, I guess, schedules, and it's just easier to organize it. But it's the same really way of running it. As long as everybody can dial into a call and see and hear and have a conversation, because obviously there are exercises there as well, it's fine. It's just, you know, how you actually perceive it. If you don't perceive it to be of any less value just because it's not in a meeting room, then it's not going to be.